What's good, YouTube? This is Al-B again, back with another video. And today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Akai MPK Mini MK2 versus the Akai MPK Mini Play. So these two keyboards are basically the same. The main difference being that with the Mini Play, you have its own sound built into it. So without a computer, you can actually get sound and get audio out of it. Now, the sound is not that great. It's really quite rudimentary. Like it reminds you, quite frankly, of what you might find in like a kid's Casio toy or something like that. So the fact that it can make its own sound doesn't have a huge benefit. It does have external jacks, so you can actually port this out and have some speakers playing this at a louder volume. However, I just don't really find that having these external sounds makes it that much more worth it for me versus having the original MPK Mini MK2. Okay. I have the black and white edition. But the main difference being, again, this one has the external sound. The Mini Play has this external sound and actually has output jacks on the back side and a sustain pedal as well. The Mini MK2 that I have here only has a sustain pedal on the back side and has USB on the side. Now it has 8 pads. This one also has 8 pads. Another thing that's missing is a number of knobs. On the MK2, you have 8 knobs. On the Play, you only have, 5 knobs? That top knob is like a selection knob. I don't think it's an actual knob you can use. 1, 2, 6. Either way, you have 6 knobs on this one. But you have 8 knobs on the MK2. Having used a lot of controllers, I've used a lot of Akai controllers. As you can see, I have the Akai Advanced 49 in the back. I came from the Akai MPK 49, like the old one. I've had this one for several years. I've had this one. I've used Arturia. I've used Elysees. I've used Innovation. I have videos on those. And out of all those, I find Akai to make the best controllers. I mean, these pads feel so good. These pads, they feel so good. The keys feel good. The knobs are very smooth. So I would really suggest, if you're trying to decide between these two, to go with the Akai MPK Mini MK2. And I would suggest this for any keyboard. If this is your first time looking at purchasing the keyboard, grab the MK2. You will not be disappointed. Akai makes the best controllers. There, I said it. Do comment. Do at me. Akai all the way, all right? So that's the main difference between the Akai MPK Mini MK2 and the Akai Mini Play. You get external sounds with the Play. It actually also costs a little bit more. I think maybe 15. Let me see how much more it costs. Yep. So the Play costs $20 more than just the MK2 for those external sounds that you don't really need or want. Because most of the time you're going to have your computer with you. And if you don't have your computer with you, then like those sounds aren't necessarily going to be what you want to be playing. So they don't do much good, to be honest. So the MK2 is what I would suggest you stick with if I had to pick between the two. And also the Mini Play is $20 more, at least on Amazon. So when you look at Guitar Center or wherever else, I would suspect that the price range still is about the same, as far as the Play being a little more than the MK2. So with that being said, get that MK2. And if you're going to get that with FL Studio, y'all, I have a great set of videos showing you how to set that up with FL Studio for a very good workflow. Go check out my videos, check out my MK2 playlists. And until next time, y'all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, show me some love, holla at your boy. We out. Peace. All right, and I wanted to let you guys kind of hear the sound that you get out of this thing. And then you turn this, you get a few different options. What else we got? We got honky tonk. And this is all the way to a max volume. So I don't really see that much of a point in having this with external sounds when they sound like that. Like, and again, you can have, there is a port where you can have headphones come out, but that's still not going to make the sound much better in your headphones. It's still going to be pretty faint, and it's still going to be pretty low quality. So really, in my personal opinion, I don't really see that much of a point in getting the Mini Play over the MK2. The MK2 has just as much functionality that you're actually going to use, and it's about $20 cheaper. So I would say if you're looking at the Mini Play or the MK2, go ahead and go with that MK2.